style of work.
Cool.
And maybe I can mix that kind of stuff together into making real life spaces. I don't know.
Interesting, yeah.
A couple of things that I really like. Have you been to Disney World or anything like that?
When I was really little, I haven't been in a long time. I used to go to the Great Escape in the Adirondacks a lot.
Okay.
It's like a theme park, like a Six Flags theme park. Kind of had that vibe, I guess.
Yeah.
That was when I was younger, though. I haven't been to.
Would you say those have nice ways of transportation or getting around?
Yeah, you know, they do. It goes up and down, and
Is there roller coasters, babe? Is that
hi-oh. But I would go there with a summer camp called Double H, which is a camp for kids with critical illnesses and disabilities.
Okay.
So a big part of that camp was it was designed for kids from that camp to go there. So it was very accessible, and they like really focused on making sure that you could get to pretty much every ride. You know, roller coasters are hard to design to be accessible because oftentimes you have a limited amount of space and you have to get up high, so there's like a lot of steps and stuff. But you know, they did a pretty good job of it there, though. Cool.
Yeah. And it was designed for people with special needs, but can anybody go there? I guess it's open for everybody?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, it's an open park. I think it's owned by Six Flags.
Oh, that's nice. So you feel included with everybody?
Yeah,
it's not like you're separated out.
Oh yeah, definitely not. No.
What do you think is like one of the most common things that you face that you wish, I don't know, either
from a design aspect?
Yeah, from a design aspect that you wish it could fix, or
just like very simple fixes, like things that people with or people that are you know, that are able to walk and not disabled, you don't really think about it like having to step up 3 inches, right? That's just another that's just another like step in your normal motion. So just very simple things like that, or you know, I was talking about at class different buttons for automatic doors being in easily accessible places, or elevator buttons that aren't too high up, or you know, just a range of elevator buttons that can be hit at different points, you know. Just very simple things that would go a long way, like the sidewalk that I was talking about earlier. We'll get to that near the end of the walk, but just like really basic stuff that you wouldn't normally think about because it's just an easy step over. So I think that's a lot of where my frustrations come in when I'm trying to access my community, is just simple things that can be fixed pretty easily.
Yeah.
What about outdoor environments, like public parks?
Like grass and like traversing like nature?
Yeah.
I would say the biggest thing with that would be my mobility device. My wheelchair can't really handle going over big bumps, or you know, a lot of bumps consecutively, you know, or muddy hills. I wouldn't be able to traverse that. Plus, when I'm going over rougher terrain, my chair loses battery quicker because the motors are working harder and harder. So if I want to go, like I recently went on a trip to Colorado with a group of my friends, and you know, we did the whole Rocky Mountain National Park thing, and we did a bunch of hiking in the woods. And it was great, but at the same time I had to be like ever vigilant on the charge of my chair, so I didn't get halfway through a walk and then have my friends have to push me for, you know, 2 miles back to the car. So I would say when it comes to like accessing nature, my chair is definitely the biggest hurdle to jump over, but this is definitely the steepest part.
Yeah.
You didn't warn us here.
Yeah. Well, I have a full charge.
Doing good.
Oh yeah.
I'm good. There's some really nice houses up here too. They're like original like Lemoyne houses that they built for professors. So yeah. But other than that, like there's a lot of places in Syracuse that are actually very accessible that you can get into nature. Like Green Lakes has a great path. Beaver Lake in Baldwinsville.
Been there.
Let's see what else. Clark's Reservation is pretty good. There's a bunch of different spots around, like the Creek Walk downtown is great. So yeah.
How was Beeville for you growing up? Was that pretty good for you?
Baldwinsville, yeah, you know, as far as access, like design, yeah, and recently they've done a lot of work to the town, so it's really accessible and very walkable, which is nice. You know, I wish Syracuse would kind of follow in that direction, kind of open up the city a little bit and worry less about drivers and more about pedestrians.
Yeah, Syracuse is a car-focused city.
Yeah, it's unfortunate because there's so many cool things to do and like cool architecture around the city that can't really be, you know, seen as well from far. So.
And yeah, and it's hard for everybody to access, no matter what, really.
Right, exactly.
For anyone.
Yeah,
You gotta keep
exactly.
an eye
Yeah,
around the city.
Exactly, yeah.
Oh, this is really nice up there.
Yeah.
I've been up here before.
Yeah, it's not bad.
I really like that.
There's some nice ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. These 3 in a row right back here are all great too.
This one's kind of cool too. This one's unique.
Yeah.
Hit it.
It just keeps going up. It looks like we
Oh,
can
yeah.
tree.
Oh.
That's nice. Gotta be tough to live on a hill though.
Especially with parking.
Yeah, in winter.
Wintertime.
Syracuse, no
Wintertime, too.
thanks.
Yeah, forgetting about Syracuse. What?
Yeah.
So would this be a chair that you took with you to Colorado?
This is the chair.
This
yeah.
is the chair?
Yep. So I have 2 chairs. I have this one, and then I have a competition chair for soccer, and that one I can't really take outside at all.
Yeah.
Mostly because I don't want anything to happen to it, but also because it's like got a very rigid frame, no like shocks or anything. So it's just meant for.
Is you
a really
playing
flat
turf?
surface.
Is that what you guys
No,
play on?
you play on a basketball court, so
Oh,
like
okay.
a gymnasium floor.
Nice.
Yeah.
And you said you had to pay out of pocket for that one?
Yeah. Because in New York, insurance doesn't cover. They just cover your primary mobility device, and nothing else.
So you were able to get this one through insurance?
Yep. Luckily,
That's nice.
yeah, that's why they, it cost 20 grand. So.
Yeah.
20 grand.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
How long have you had this for?
3 years now.
3
so
years.
chairs go on 5-year cycles. If you like, if the system is accessible
If you keep
to
up
you.
with it. Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
But I'm sure people keep it longer than that because they might
Yeah.
have to, or
And sometimes, sometimes I have friends that have chairs that they've had for 10 years, and they keep getting new chairs every 5 years, but they don't work for them because the original chair that they got was just way better. It works for them way, just more accessible. Their seating is perfect. It's conformed to them a little bit over the years. And getting a new chair is just too hard to transition to.
yeah, I could see that. Yeah.
So,
It's starting to come down. We could probably.
yeah, we're on the way back anyway.
All right.
The fastest route home.
We're lucky it held out that long.
I know, right?
Yeah,
Very
this worked out
lucky.
really well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not too cold.
Not too cold.
So it's just like a 40-minute walk, 30-minute walk?
Yeah, I usually I think slow down a little bit with 4 people, but I usually get it done in like 20 minutes or so.
Is it usually just yourself?
Yeah.
Just going out?
Yeah, usually. I like to cross here. There's no crosswalk, so I'm not waiting until there's somebody lets us.
You like to be
go.
dangerous.
Yeah. Live on the edge.
Have you ever encountered any issues on your walks?
One time, my chair died right here.
Just die right there?
Right here. So I didn't know what to do. Like my battery ran out. I looked at my charge. I had about a half a charge when I left the house, and I thought, what? It was right when I first got my chair. I was like, you know what? I think we'll be all right.
Yeah, of course.
And then it was a beautiful day, so I'm like, hanging out, collecting my thoughts, doing whatever on my normal route, and then my chair just cuts out in the middle of the street. Like, are you kidding me? So.
And of course, it'd be right in the middle.
Yeah, right. So I can turn my chair on and off, and then get a little bit more power out of it.
Yep.
But I was on my own. My roommate wasn't home at the time, so it took me a long time to get home. I took it really slow.
Wait, so you got home by yourself?
I got home by myself, but it took me,
This is off
normal
and on,
walk takes
off
me.
and on.
Yeah, exactly. Normal walk takes me like 20 minutes. It took me about 40 minutes to get from here to my house.
Wow.
So not fun.
Did anybody offer to help?
I don't remember seeing too many people, but you know, I've had people reach out to help me before, but usually, I mean, can't really do too much except, you know, unless I was like right at my doorstep and my chair was completely dead.
And do you appreciate when people offer help?
Yeah, for sure. And it comes in all types of ways. You know, people will just step in and help me without asking. Some people like ask. Some people help when I don't need it. But you know, that's all right.
Usually they mean well.
Yeah, their heart's in the right place, so that's okay. It's when people assume that I need help with something that I don't need any help with.
That's just an easy thing you can do.
Yeah, and you know, but it's not their fault.
Yeah, and that annoys everybody.
Yeah, exactly.
So it's no different.
This is the stretch of sidewalk that originally was just like completely tore up. Like you can't really tell at all that it's bad, but like this was like, you know, a 3-inch hole. This was like a 5-inch hole, and like the grass around the sides is really high. Usually I would just roll into the grass no problem, but my chair does not have good clearance on it, so anything that's like above like 2 inches my chair can't clear because I have a bolt that locks into my van like on the bottom side of it. So my clearance is terrible.
Okay.
So just really simple stuff like that can be super tricky for me sometimes, and it's just frustrating.
Yeah. Have you noticed there's like certain sidewalks you enjoy more, like this kind of thing with no
Oh yeah, definitely.
joints or anything?
Either like really fresh new concrete is really nice because it's often not very bumpy at all, or just like road where there's no bumps at all is the best way to go. I usually carry my phone right on my lap, so like hitting bumps often like jars it loose a little bit. And
Okay.
makes it subject to drop. Eager to get back?
Yeah, it's not warm.
So soccer is one of your biggest, not biggest, but one of your favorite activities to do.
Yeah, it's definitely my main
That's
pillar
your-
in my life, I'd say.
That's your go-to.
Yeah, definitely. Dedicated a lot of time and energy into it. This is my second go at the World Cup team. And cuts will be coming out at the end of the month, or early next month in November, for the travel team. So I made one round of cuts, and another one's coming up. So pretty nervously excited about it.
Yeah.
But
It's a big accomplishment.
yeah, you know, and
National team.
yeah, I really wanna you know, represent my country in the World Cup. So I've been putting a lot of time in at the gym and focusing on it a lot, watching a lot of video. So things feel like they're going pretty well right now, but I'm just excited to get out there and play.
Do you have to travel someplace for the tryout, or is it local?
Yeah, we'll be in Atlanta.
Okay.
There's a big medical equipment fair happening. It's called Met Trade, and we were invited down to like participate in front of like a bunch of providers of medical equipment, which will be really interesting.
Nice.
We're also looking for sponsorship, so hopefully they give us some
Something.
money.
Yeah. That always helps.
Yeah, right. Yeah, because a lot of our travel is, a lot of this is out of pocket. We have a sponsor, MK Battery, but but that's a lot of like World Cup expenses.
Yeah.
But like training camp travel, I have to travel all over the country for training camps quarterly. So
And what's your mode of transportation?
it depends on where it is. You know, I like to drive places because flying is really difficult with 2 wheelchairs.
Yeah.
But
okay, yeah.
but you know, I'll fly anywhere. You know.
Did you fly to Colorado?
Oh yeah. Yep. Which was nice because I only had one chair to worry
Mhm.
about. Because in an airplane, your chair is only considered a piece of luggage. It's not a
okay.
$20,000 mobility device. It just gets tossed under the plane like all the other bags.
Oh, so this goes with the bags?
Yeah,
That's
so
how
it can get
goes.
tossed around. It's not tied down or anything. It can get tossed around and broken. I've
Yeah.
had it can get lost. You know, I just went
Yeah.
to, I was in Argentina recently, and two of my teammates that went down there with me had their everyday chairs lost, and they had to spend the entire
Man.
trip in their soccer chairs, which
Which
are
is
really
risky,
uncomfortable
probably.
and really uncomfortable to sit in
Oh.
for an extended period of time. So
Mhm.
yeah, it's unfortunate.
Did they ever get those back?
Yeah, they got them back like the day we were leaving. So,
Of
course,
that's
right?
great.
The usual kind
Yeah.
of thing that happens.
Exactly. All right,
Yes.
made it back.
That was a nice walk.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, not bad, right?
So that was a mile
little
walk?
loop. Yeah, around there. I'm not really sure. I think it's right around a mile. Might be a little more.
Felt like a little while.
Yeah, yeah. Especially with that hill at the end too.
Good weather though.
Yeah.
Yeah, no rain.
Mhm.
So what do you think? We hit the questions or what?
I think we did. I mean, I feel like having the conversations was a lot better.
Yeah, definitely.
Instead of following a rubric.
That's what we were kind of hoping for.
Yeah.
Mhm.
That's what we want with the majority of of these videos is just kind of like a free-flowing conversation.
Just
Not
let,
too rigid.
Yeah.
whatever happens, happens.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, do you guys want like the file of the video?
Yeah.
Yes, I think we
alright,
need
cool.
that. Yeah.
I guess here.
Yeah, you wanna
I'll take down your
yeah, you wanna
email
send me
or
an email real quick?
it's better. Or yeah, do you just want to email Peyton?
Yeah.
They come in here?
No.
I don't think so. No.
Mhm.
I think you have Peyton's
Yeah,
email, right?
I sent you an email earlier today.
Okay, cool.
Or
Did
last
I not
night.
get it?
Uh,
Interesting.
Here,
I'll
I'll
have to
take
check it
that.
out.
Okay, so-
Yeah, I probably got it. Just want to hit
Um,
that button on the top, I think.